Police direct a paramedic driving an ambulance to make a U-turn and take a detour as Yonge Street is blocked north of Bloor and Yonge intersection due to demonstration. This is Toronto, Canada. So let's have a listen. You just can't drive through these people. No, no, you have to take the you have to take the long way around. Holy shit! No, they won't get the fuck out of the way. So I guess shit's going on in Ocean Way is more important than an ambulance needing to get to a hospital. The kid inside. I'm not sure what that kid did to piss off the protesters, but oops, shit, my bad. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just leave it now. Yeah, with cops and an ambulance, and they still won't get the fuck out of the way. Like, I'm not Muslim or Jewish, but Jesus Christ. Like, I don't have a dog in this fight, but, you know, one side is blocking ambulances, the other isn't. Let's just have a closer look at. Oh, they're there. Closer up, yeah. No Canadian flags, just the pro-Palestine bullshit. Yeah, you won't see much of this. You won't see much of this in the news. At least not in the Canadian news. I mean, this is Toronto Sun, Canadians' right-wing media, supposedly the one that's pro-Israel. This is pretty much their only their only newscasting on it. Oversight needed after ambulance with child inside diverted by rally. Oh, you mean like fucking riot? Yeah. So look inside. Yeah, I'm not paying you. Fuck off. Yeah, I don't think so. I just wanted to blow up with the picture. No, all right. Oh, so yeah, they're loading the kid into the ambulance, but that's it. Like I don't remember seeing anything else on them redirecting an ambulance. Let's see here. This shit needs to end immediately. It's direct. Yeah, we just watched that. Random people posting on it. Oh shit. Ah, this is not a protest. Please stop dignifying these unlawful events with that word. Call them hate fest. Well, why don't you just call them what they are, a riot? I mean, you got guys throwing smoke bombs in the air, mass people. You know, they're not allowed to protest in Canada with masks on. It's actually legal, but they don't seem to be doing anything about it. I mean, they're not even enforcing the laws that they have. It's kind of like Biden with the border. Like Trump didn't need any new laws. He just had to enforce the other ones. Like they could break these up just by enforcing Canada's laws. Maybe somebody should tell the Liberal Party that they're all truckers, and they'd probably end them immediately. read this. Holy shit. Oh, you know what? If these people want Palestine free so goddamn bad, why don't they go free it? Just go. Like, what's stopping you? You think you're gonna free Palestine by like, blocking ambulances and being a bunch of dipshits in the middle of fucking Toronto? Palestine's an ocean away. No one's stopping it. It's like so ridiculous. You're not doing anything, and you're not getting anybody on your side either. Like anybody that was already pro-Palestine isn't looking at this thinking, "Oh, damn, you're blocking streets, you're blocking traffic." I wasn't pro-Palestine before, but fuck if I am now. Let's see this update. The patient on board this ambulance was a child. Mobs calling for death are more important than our children's lives, apparently. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the cops don't seem to be doing anything about it other than trying to redirect ambulances to the hospital since the regular route is completely blocked off. Um, what's kind of weird with this whole free Palestine bullshit is I remember a few years ago, a couple years ago, not a few, when the October 7th attack happened. I was working nights, and actually it was my first short I uploaded on YouTube, where I seen a bunch of like packs of like Palestine flags and like cars blaring like Arab Indian music going around like they won the Stanley Cup. No, I didn't know what the hell happened, and to be honest, until I started because I was working nights, so I just got up and was watching like Osmond Gold or some fucking shit. And I thought I actually had to do something with soccer because fuck man, I don't follow soccer. All I know is when I see a bunch of like foreign flags waving around, like the Italian flag or the Greek flag or something like that. It always has something to do with soccer. So I'm thinking, well, you know, it's got to be something with soccer. And then I'm looking at it and it's like, no, no, no. It's because a bunch of Hamas guys just paraglided into Israel and just shot up the place. And then as soon as that happened, like a few days later, Israel retaliated, and almost like immediately after they started the woe is me, they're doing genocide and all this after they just like slaughtered like 1,000 people. And I'm thinking that like that's like me going up behind Brock Lesnar, punching him in the back of the head, taking his wallet out, and when Brock Lesnar turns around and thumps my ass, me screaming assault, all while refusing to give back his wallet, which is like akin to like the hostages. It's like, is Brock Lesnar going to thump me 9 times harder than I hit him? Yeah. Did I deserve it? Maybe. I should definitely at least give the fucking wallet back. I mean, just it's just so retarded. I mean, fuck around and find out. I mean, don't start fights you can't finish, and when you can't finish them, don't bring them to some country that's like across an ocean and start like blocking ambulances and shit. Like it makes no goddamn sense. All right, yeah, we watched that. We won't do that again. This is Toronto, Canada, where an ambulance is forced to turn around because pro-Hamas blocking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're pretty much like if they're screaming out "Free Palestine" and shit like that. I mean, you kind of have to. Yeah, they're probably pro-Hamas. I mean, didn't somebody already just shoot up place in D.C. was screaming "Free Palestine," pro-Hamas? I mean, probably not all like that, but I'm pretty sure that eventually you're gonna see more of that shit, especially in Canada, where it's just allowed to just fester. All right. right, here's the entire video. I wrote about it earlier this week. Okay, he's got the whole video. Okay, let's do the whole video. So all these cars are basically trying to turn around. You got the cops protecting the pro-Palestine people for some bizarre reason. Oh man. Like get the fuck out of the ambulance's way. Like holy shit. Things it's got like a little kid inside and you're blocking the goddamn way and it's like, no, you gotta turn around now. You got a dying kid inside there, but we got a bunch of retards in the street waving around Palestine flags, so you can't come through here. I mean, in Florida, even in Florida, I think if you're surrounded by protesters, you can just drive right through them. That should be the law in Canada. Fuck these people. I said this before. I'm not. I don't have allegiance to Israel or Palestine, but Jesus Christ, like if I have to pick one side, I'm picking Israel. Because it's not Israel people throwing smoke bombs in the air. It's not smashing shit, not blocking ambulances. Like I don't want to deal with this shit. I'll be straight up. Like I don't. If uh, if Israel just wiped Gaza off the map tomorrow, I wouldn't lose sleep over it. Not a wink. Well, I'm on the side of take both sides out. Take them. If they took each other out, I would be like, oh, well, you're gonna have like a 10,000 year fucking war. Bad shit's gonna happen. But yeah, Israel's not the one blocking the streets, being fucking retards. So I'm definitely cheering for Israel. Okay, I'm so sick of seeing them too. My walk to work after getting off like the train is only like 10 minutes, and I always see this shit. Like it's getting to the point it's just ridiculous. Like, and they're breaking the law too. Like I said, like you're not allowed to have masks on when you're protesting. Or you're also not allowed to smash shit and throw smoke bombs in the air either. But they don't seem to be doing anything about that. Okay, maybe we watched the whole thing already. It's kind of fucking bullshit. Yeah, and yeah, most of the mainstream media just rushed it under the rug, like what ambulance? Let's see here. This guy's enough is enough. Canadian is fucking broken, and then will not convince me otherwise. Well, Canadian is just fucking retarded. I mean, like honestly, like all Canada did was complain about rising housing costs. Like skyrocket just went through. I mean, crime just went through the roof. Housing prices tripled, like literally tripled. If you look at like the cost for housing, if you go back to 2010, like some sites will show you all the sales, and the sales was like 400K, and now it's like over $1 million, and that's outside the GTA. um, which is like just ridiculous. So yeah, so rising house costs, rising on everything, like food prices went through the roof, rising crime, taxes have just quadrupled, and Canada was already getting bumped rate by taxes. Like it's like you don't even want to work anymore because all the taxes just. It's just so heartbreaking. You just get your paycheck and it's like half of it is just cut in half. But yeah, but all they did was complain. So they swapped out their femboy, Trudeau, and they installed femboy's top advisor. That's been the one literally pulling his strings for the last 5 years. And it's like, well, what'd you expect, Canada? You're fucking retarded. I mean, what's that saying? You fool me once, shame on you. Um, Fool me four times, you're clearly taking advantage of a fucking retard. Like, like what are you gonna do, man? It's like you're asking for it. You just like punishment, Canada. Let's see here. Toronto, Israel embassy staffers killed. Oh yeah, that's yeah, they don't that's gonna hurt the mainstream media a lot. They're not gonna want to talk about that, especially in Canada. They're they're the Canadian media and Carney has already come out as they're pretty much pro Hamas at this point. I mean, Carney literally just sent 100. He said before before he was elected, he said he had 100 million ready to go to support Gaza, Hamas, which is basically just Hamas. He just they give it to they give it to Hamas, they give it to Gaza, but it goes to Hamas, and then it's just gone. It's just poof. We don't know what happened to it. You know, they could have used it for food. They could have used it for missiles to shove at Israel. Who the hell knows? And then as soon as he was elected, he gave him 150 million. So he gave him, more. Even if you have like record numbers of Canadians lining up at food banks, and record number of homeless people on the street. But here's 150 million guys. Oh, and then they shove more money to Ukraine because that's a thing, I guess, still going on. And it's just like, God damn it, like this is not our fucking problem, and we're broke. We're fucking broke. It's like a battered housewife living on welfare, with maxed out credit card debt, giving money like money away to like some drug addict on the street. It's like you can't afford it, sweetie. Stop. No, no. Is there anything else on this? No, not really. Okay. Okay, next one. For those folks up in arms about the convoy protest are now eerily silent as they forget the convoy protest, specifically the left, lane open for emergency vehicles to pass. Crowds that interfere with EMSs like this one could cause patient death, freeze their bank accounts. Yeah, it's like what the protesters in Ottawa that were just honking at the prime minister had their no people that dared to even donate like $100 had their bank accounts frozen for God, was it months? Just upright frozen, so they couldn't pay any bills. They couldn't, if they were working and it was a direct deposit, they didn't get paid at all. Like if they had medication, they couldn't buy it just for daring to just to donate. And yet they got these idiots waving smoke bombs and blocking ambulances constantly on a weekly basis, just being complete dipshits. Yet nothing happens to them. Just got the kid gloves on with these morons. Like, just come out and say it. Like, if like Carney should just come out and say, no, we're anti-Israel, we're pro-Hamas, whatever. Just stop fucking lying. I mean, I wouldn't feel any better about it, but at least I'd give you credit for just not lying for a change. Oh, that's not this one. Oh, Brian Lilly. Quite peaceful protests, sure. Yeah, that's the Canadian coverage on this whole pro Hamas thing. Oh, let's listen. Let's listen. Like, who's funding this shit? Like, don't like. Like these people don't even must not have fucking jobs, and most of them probably don't, or that is their job. They're paid protesters, but I'm guessing a lot of them, like the Canadian government, gives so much money to just bring these people over. It's like ridiculous. Ah, more clarity on Israel. Oh, we can watch this. Fuck it.
Warren, you just returned from Israel, and when you are there and you're talking to people, think that they recognize Canada has lost, not all Canadians, but the government of Canada has lost so much of their moral clarity when
That's
it comes to this issue,
Canadian
and why
government's
it's
lost a
so,
lot.
why we're putting a spotlight on what Anand has said as the new foreign affairs minister is because it's not just these words. There are economic implications to this. The funding of UNRWA, for example, the funding of many of these jihadist type organizations that directly claim to be under a certain type of status and then take that money and fund terrorism and these actions against Israel. And so your perspective from that.
When I was there, and I spoke to academics, I spoke to soldiers, I spoke to average people, is where did Canada go? Where did you guys go? Like you were our ally.
The hole in the
Why do you
ground.
hate us so much? Where what did
That's
we
it. We're
do?
gonna stay there.
And that really leads into the third point. They feel isolated. They feel alone. They said, does not Canada understand? And in this case now, Anita and Anand, do they not understand that we didn't start this? Like we're not the ones who started the war. We're not the ones who killed 1,200 men, women, children, and babies.
Yeah,
Warren,
yeah. I mean, like, don't start shit you can't finish and then turn around and cry assault after you do fucking heinous shit. Fuck around and find out. I mean, like, why are we funding to bandage up Hamas because, they started shit they couldn't finish? It's fucking stupid. It's not our problem. Like, if Israel just wiped Gaza, I'd be like, whatever. Shit has to happen. I mean, on one hand, you have like a prison where you just basically create Banes, but you know, they've been firing at each other for like what, the last 1,000 years? Eventually one side's gonna have to win because they're never gonna find peace. So it's either gonna be Hamas, which does this shit where it blocks streets, or Israel. I mean, who you gonna pick? All right. Oh, this is nice. This is let's back this up.
Israel burn, burn.
Okay, let's back this up.
Israel burn, burn.
Israel burn, burn while they're burning a
Palestinians
Canadian
will
flag.
return. Israel is a terror.
Palestinians will return. Will go. Fucking go. Like nobody's stopping you. And look at this. Like they're all face covered. Like I said, like 3 times before, this is illegal to sit there and like burn a Canadian flag with a mask covering your face. Yeah, that's completely fucking illegal.
State. Israel.
Like I don't see a bunch of Israelis saying kill Hamas while burning the Canadian flag. I don't see too many people from Israel or Jewish people burning the Canadian flag. I mean,
Burn, burn.
Israel burn burn while burning the fucking Canadian flag. Okay, well why aren't you burning like waving a Palestinian flag, burning a Canadian one? Where's your Israel flag you're fucking burning? I mean, Carney just came out and said he supports Hamas, and you're still burning the fucking Canadian flag, and while waving a Palestinian flag. I guarantee you, if you burned a Palestinian flag doing what they're doing, you would be arrested in Canada. You would be arrested for hate speech. But burning a Canadian flag while waving a Palestinian flag and saying Israel burn burn, that's somehow okay.
Palestinians will return.
Well, go, you motherfuckers, go. No one's stopping you. Like the door's open. Like, you know what? If if the government, the Canadian government said, okay, there's a one-way ticket to Palestine, I would be all for it. I'd say, you know what, that's a good spot for my tax dollars. Just a one-way ticket. Go fight Israel then, instead of burning Canadian flags on fucking Parliament Hill or wherever the hell this
Israel is
is.
a
I think
terrorist
it's Union
state!
Station.
Israel!
Ah,
Burn, burn!
Israel's a terrorist state while you're burning the Canadian fucking flag on Canada. Okay, Jack. City officials prioritizing anti-Israel protests over safety. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Why are why are so few legacy media outlets covering this questionable display of? Oh yeah, yeah. They're not covering it. They've already tried to memory hole this shit. Like I couldn't even find any videos on this on YouTube or anything. And considering it's Canada, it's not going to get out there. You know, something happens in Canada like this, it's like it can be easily shoved under the rug. You know, if this happened in like New York or something, oh yeah, it would be all over the place. The left-wing media would be forced to at least acknowledge it, but in Canada, no. Like I showed you the right-wing media coverage of it. It's just like a little tweet, a little blog, and that's basically it. Uh, so yeah. So it's you know what? It's only going to get worse from here. Um, I can see it escalating like it did in DC. Like I'm surprised it actually it hit DC like a terrorist, like a psychopath hit DC first, then Canada, because Canada, they let them get away with it far more, even in some of the blue states. Like they basically they just cater to them. Like they'll hand them coffee before they'll actually like while they're breaking the law, protesting unlawfully with like mass and like with smoke bombs and shit. And basically, it just like I don't agree with hate speech laws, like but they're not even enforcing it. Like if I go out and say some shit against Islam, they'll throw me in jail. But they can sit there and just say burn Israel and shit, and they're like, "Well, here's a coffee, here's some Timbits, bud." It's getting ridiculous. And now they want to put in more censorship bills that will undoubtedly not be used to not be used to like force these people to stop acting like fucking dipshits. Because they actually the hate speech laws they have in place now they could use to just like break these people up, you know, arrest the people that are arrest and fine the people that are doing this in mass with their smoke grenades and shit, and they torched, yeah, they've vandalized and torched a few Jewish places already, restaurants and shit already. Maybe I'll find them later. But yeah, they've done that already. But you know, it gets shoved under the rug. It's Canada and nobody gives a shit, which I don't blame you. Like Canada's a fucking shithole. At least it's became a shithole. So yeah. All right, is that the last one? Looks like it. Yeah, yeah. Basically, you have to go to Twitter to find information like this when they're you know, blocking ambulances with kids in and their weekly protests marching down the street acting like complete dipshits. Yeah, the mainstream media doesn't cover it, not in Canada. Um, Twitter, yeah, Twitter's the reason why, and they get so upset too. It's like you go into Twitter, you go into Elon Musk to find news. Yeah, because you guys don't report on anything. You're so fucking biased. I mean, you think CNN is bad. Oh my, like CBC, hold my beer. Like, like CNN is CBC light, is CBC light. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I guess the government, you know, handing them billions of dollars every year probably isn't helping incentivize them to, you know, not be a little more unbiased. But it's what you voted for, Canada. That's all I can say.